Hello everyone, my name is Cherie and I'm out in front of the Century 21 movie theater in San Jose, California. 2 weeks ago, I was watching the 86 Academy Awards, broadcast here on the giant screen, and during one of the commercial breaks it was announced that movie programming for the Winchester Domes would cease as of March 31st, 2014. This includes the Century 21, the Century 22, and the Century 23. The rumor is that a demolition permit is awaiting the city's approval. Several other dome theaters have already been razed. The Pleasant Hill Dome, the Century 25, both demolished in 2013. On December 30th, I saw The Wolf of Wall Street at the Century 24. 2 days later, the theater was closed, and 2 months later, it looks like this. Is this what we want to happen to the Winchester Domes? No. Here's a little history. The domes sit on land that once belonged to Sarah Winchester, heiress of the Winchester Repeating Arms Company. In fact, the domes are just a few steps away from the famed Winchester Mystery House. Here's the Mystery House, and there are the domes. In 1964, Raymond Sciuppi leased the land and built the first ever Century movie theater, the Century 21. The name was used to convey a futuristic image, and the dome was built in a space-age architectural style called Googie. Not Google, Googie. Google it. There's so much nostalgia associated with this place. Lines used to circle all the way around the building and spill out onto the sidewalk. People were waiting in line to see movies like 2001: A Space Odyssey, Star Wars, Raiders of the Lost Ark. My first real job out of high school was working at the Century 21 snack bar. Yep, that was me. Also, this is one of the last single-screen theaters in this multiplex world of ours. So what can we do to save this wonderful piece of history? The Preservation Action Council of San Jose partnered with the Retrodome and created a petition on change.org called Save the Winchester Domes. I urge everyone to sign it. Currently, there are over 5,000 signatures. If we could get just a quarter of the population of Silicon Valley to sign the petition, we'd have 1 million signatures. In addition to signing the petition, we can contact the Office of Historic Preservation in Sacramento and tell them we want the 50-year-old Century 21 to become a historic landmark. This building could be so many things: a performing arts center, a museum, a post-production facility for film. In the comment section of this video, write what you would like to see the Century 21 used as in the future. And feel free to share this video with anyone who you think would champion the cause. I'll leave you with this. Here in the Silicon Valley, if we can dream it, we can make it a reality. Let's save the Winchester Domes. "10 days after I uploaded that video, the Century 21 screened its last film. In June of 2014, the citizens of San Jose convinced the City Council to designate the Century 21 as an historical landmark. A fence was erected around the structure, and cars from local dealerships have been parked there ever since. Federal Realty, who's leasing the property, plans to develop the site into Santana West. How the theater will be integrated is uncertain. One proposal was to strip the building down to its steel structure, creating an open air space. Preservationists would like the Century 21 restored and reused. I'd love to see the Century 21 converted into a motion simulator attraction, like Star Tours, but with a Silicon Valley slant. To bring the theater up to code and back to its former glory would cost $10 million. But I think it'd be worth it. To quote the last film shown at the Century 21, "We are simply passing through history. This is history."